My sister, Vanessa, wanted to take a job doing private in-home massages. I tried to talk her out of it. The world is full of creeps, I told her. If something happens, you'll be trapped. She grumbled, but she listened and didn't take the job. But then her best friend, Tanya, landed a wealthy husband through that exact line of work and became a trophy wife. Vanessa grew to resent me, convinced I'd blocked her path to riches. She invited me hiking and pushed me off a cliff. I was shattered to pieces. The next time I opened my eyes, I was staring at my sister. Her face lit with excitement as she talked about the incredible money she could make. I just nodded. Get rich, and don't forget your little sister. She had no idea about the living hell her friend was about to endure. This time, I wouldn't interfere in her life. I would just let her rot. Vanessa slapped my shoulder. Look at you, always ready to leech off me. Why don't you drop out of school and come work with me? I was in grad school, working on a project with my professor, and money was tight. A cold sweat broke out on my skin as I saw the glint in her eyes. I forced a self-deprecating laugh. With all these freckles? A client would probably see my face and demand I pay them. Vanessa roared with laughter, preening in her handheld mirror. You're right. You're so plain, you'd never make any real money. You're just a bookworm, Bella, destined for a life of thankless drudgery after graduation. She'd been beautiful her whole life, and the constant praise had gone to her head. She was convinced she'd grow up to be a star or get scooped up by a millionaire. She believed her looks alone entitled her to that life, blind to the fact that success is built on hard work, not just a pretty face. Last time, I'd stopped her from taking that job, and her friend Tanya had reaped the rewards. Vanessa's hatred for me festered until it boiled over, and she killed me. She never knew the unspeakable nightmare Tanya's life became. Now that I'm back, I won't lift a finger. I'll just watch her self-destruct. Vanessa suddenly lowered her mirror, a troubled look on her face. Bella, you don't think it's unsafe, do you? What if I get some gross, 50-year-old creep? Her intentions were never pure, so of course she was worried. I blinked, feigning innocence. What do you mean? It's not like they're massaging you. What's there to be afraid of? A blush crept up her neck. You're too young. You wouldn't get it, huh? It's the kind of thing where the massage goes both ways. She started pushing me toward the door. You don't understand. Just get out of my room. Stop hanging around. At the doorway, she leaned in and whispered, don't you dare say a word to Mom and Dad, or I'll rip your mouth open. I clamped my lips shut and nodded like an obedient dog. She had ripped my mouth open before, more than once. There was the time she was caught holding hands with a boy by the dean, and she hired actors to pretend to be our parents. And the time she was watching porn with another boy and agreed to spend the night at his place. I told our parents about those things, about all of it, stopping her just in time. After her scoldings, she'd attack me, full of rage. The searing pain as her nails tore at the corners of my mouth is something I'll never forget. But she was my sister, my own flesh and blood. I couldn't just stand by and do nothing. I tried to save her from ruin, and she pushed me into the abyss. As expected, when I went into the living room, my parents asked what we were talking about. I lied smoothly. I was just asking Vanessa for tips on how to get rid of my freckles. My father shot me a look of disgust and turned away, as if I were some kind of hideous beast. My mother scoffed. That face of yours? You'd need a skin transplant to fix it. She sighed dramatically. How could I have given birth to two daughters, one so beautiful, and the other so ugly? In this house, my parents always loved Vanessa more. It made sense. Who would choose the ugly child over the beautiful one? It hurt, but I never fought it. I was grateful to them for giving me life. That's why I always tried to help Vanessa. I knew if anything happened to her, the grief would destroy them. All their hopes were pinned on her, that she would marry rich and provide for them in their old age. All I could do was claw my way up on my own. I handed over the $500 for my monthly contribution to the household expenses, grabbed my suitcase,